This is Jameson from Cooper Fleet Services. Today is February 11th, 2022, and this is recent automotive news. The Canadian Freedom Convoy, an international bridge blockade by Canadian truckers on the US-Canada border, is really starting to wreak havoc on the US automakers' supply chain again. Just as it started to seem like there may be some light at the end of the tunnel for US auto production, another setback hits. The big three US automakers are lobbying local and federal governments alike for a solution to unblock the Ambassador Bridge that runs between Detroit and Windsor, Ontario. This is a major shipping lane not only for parts for the auto plants in Michigan, but also for completed vehicles built in Canada like the Chevy Equinox, Dodge Challenger, and Charger. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer recently said in a statement, "It is imperative that Canadian local, provincial, and national governments de-escalate this economic blockade. They must take all necessary appropriate steps to immediately and safely reopen traffic so we can continue growing our economy, supporting good-paying jobs, and lowering costs for families." As I think both parties involved in the dispute would like a quick resolution, the truckers seem to be standing strong for the removal of the vaccine mandates and restrictions in Canada. Even local tow companies are refusing to help government agencies, and many people involved with vehicle towing and removal have stated how long it would take to remove all of those big rigs, some even loaded with trailers, if they had the cooperation of the truck drivers, and how it would be almost impossible if the drivers did not cooperate. As many countries around the world are lightening COVID restrictions and COVID vaccines are now available to anyone who wants one, I think it's about time for us to change out of our pajamas, get back to work, and brave this new world that we now live in. It's just my opinion. In microchip and part shortage news, over 350,000 vehicles have already been cut from this year's production of vehicles across the world. In the latest numbers from Auto Forecast Solutions, they say production cuts have jumped up from their reported 230,000 number a week ago. Their report is estimating that over 1 million total vehicles will be cut from production schedules again in 2022. It seems like the microchip shortage is still raging on, even though the automakers keep saying things like, "Things could ease up by the second half of this year." They sound like a broken record at this point, as they have said for over a year now that relief is right around the corner, but also they are not providing any sort of plan to help their supply chain problems. The plan seems to be cross their fingers, close their eyes, and hope for the best. I sure hope it works, as my livelihood and hundreds of thousands of others are relying on them producing products. Tesla recalls over 500,000 vehicles in the US over their pedestrian warning sounds volume. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration seems to have Tesla under a microscope lately, as they have issued 10 US recalls over the last 4 months. The latest recalls is for their warning sound to alert pedestrians that a vehicle is coming. The ultra quietness of electric vehicles has been pitched as a huge selling point, but has turned out to be one of the problems with pedestrian safety. The NHTSA says the vehicles fail to comply with minimum sound requirements for EVs, and Tesla will be performing an over-the-air update to increase the alarm volume. Tesla said that they are not aware of any injuries from the recall, and it just really makes it seem like the NHTSA is trying to make things hard for Tesla. As everyone knows, the US government favors the big three auto manufacturers first and foremost, and they're not real happy about Elon Musk beating them to the EV game. That's been it for automotive news this week. If you like content like this, feel free to check out our website at www.cooperfleetservices.com. A like and a subscribe on the channel really helps. I greatly appreciate everybody who's already done that. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday and have a great weekend. Thanks.